Hey guys, we've spoken before about different phone options for people who are visiting Japan or staying in Japan for some period of time. There is another option that might work out to be better for some people or a lot of people, and that's Skype. Those of you who are already familiar with Skype already know what you can do with it. Those of you who aren't familiar with it, it allows you to use the internet to do either instant messaging or voice calls or video calls anywhere in the world for free. So it means that if you have computer access or internet access via a smartphone or an iPad, or any internet access, that you can use Skype to call anywhere in the world. So for keeping in contact with friends and family at home, it's really, really good, and it's all free. So you can download Skype onto your computer or onto your iPhone or iPad or whatever. You can download Skype onto that, the application, for free, and then you can use it to call anywhere in the world for free, 100% for free. There's no cost at all. So for people who are wanting to keep in contact with people at home, it's really cool. It's really, really cool. And so if you're coming here and you don't have a smartphone or an iPad while you're here, a tablet, you can use internet cafes, and we've showed you internet cafes before in Japan, and they're really good. And usually they have headphones and microphones and all that sort of stuff, so it's easy. You can go and use them in there. Or if you do have a smartphone or a tablet that's internet connected, you're really going to be looking good because you can do it anywhere. And the added coolness with that is that you can actually show family and friends where you are, which is particularly cool. To be able to say, hey, look, have a look at this, and show them where you are. Check out where I am, So excellent for that, and 100% free. So it's an excellent option for keeping in touch with friends and family. And if you're in Japan for a short period of time, it probably won't matter. But if you're here for a longer period of time, missing friends and family can become a bit of an issue. And being able to video chat with them is really cool. If you can just sit in a room somewhere or sit someplace and just talk to your family members or talk to your friends and see them and have a chat with them for half an hour or an hour or 2 hours or however long you want, because it's free, it can be good for morale, particularly if you're here long term. Those people are here for years on end, or even if you're here, a few months, it can really be a good morale booster. It can actually be really good for us, much better than a phone call or emails and that sort of thing, much, much better. Those of you who haven't done this before, it's like being in the same room. So those of you that haven't done this before, don't know anything about it, all you need is you download the Skype application onto whatever computer or internet system you're using. So download the Skype application, and then all you need then is a microphone and a speaker to get the voice, and a camera if you want to do the video. So smartphones and tablets have it all built in, so they've got it. And most computers that we use now have got speakers. Best thing is a speaker and a good microphone. If you've got a speaker and a good microphone, you can just leave the microphone sitting on the desk or on the table, and you don't have to put it on your head. And a speaker is the best. Then you can just sit there and chat, drink coffee and chat, or drink beer and chat, or whatever. So that's a fantastic option. Another thing that lots of people are not aware of is that there's another thing that you can do with Skype, and that's to buy Skype credit. So you just have an account at Skype, of course, like you do with any other email system. So you have an account, and you just click My Account, and it says Buy Skype Credit. And I think you can use PayPal or credit card or something, and you can just buy like $30 worth of Skype credit, and then that allows you to call phones. And where this can be useful is if you have friends or family members that don't use Skype. Some of us have older family members or sort of not up with the technology family members who aren't into using the internet or aren't into using Skype, and those people prefer phone calls. Or companies. The other thing is that if you're in Japan, you might need to call your bank in your country, or you might need to call some company in your country. It happens, you know, where you need to call about your driver's license, or you need to call about something, you need to call your own country. And of course that can be expensive, but the Skype system allows you to call from your computer or from your internet connection to a telephone in almost, not every country, but lots of countries. So I'll put something here so you can see which countries you can call, and it's about 2.5 cents a minute. So that's cheaper than almost any other option. So, and that's anywhere in the world. So you can call a telephone anywhere in the world for about 2.5 cents a minute. So it means if you've got family members or friends who don't use the internet or don't want to use Skype, you can call them on their telephone for 2.5 cents a minute, which means you can talk for an hour for $1.50, which is pretty cool. Or if you have to call some company and they put you on hold and you have to listen to hold music, at least you know it's only costing you 2.5 cents a minute, so it's really cheap. The other thing is you can use that inside Japan too, because quite often if you have a smartphone or something like that, sometimes the phone calls can be expensive, the different plans, depending on which plan you get, the phone calls within Japan can be expensive. So you might need to call Tokyo, or you might need to call somewhere else in Japan and call a telephone. And if that's the case, again, if you've got Skype credit, you can use Skype to call anywhere in Japan. So it's a really good option, worth thinking about for some people. So we'll put a link on this video, and we'll put a link below this video, and we're also going to put this on the English Friendly directory in the phone companies section, because it's just another option that for some people might be a better option. You know, I know when we were talking about phones before, there was a lot of people that were talking about, who am I going to call in Japan? Their point was they weren't likely to call anybody within Japan. They were more likely to want to call somebody in their own country, in their old country. So that being the case, for those people, Skype might be a better option. Or just people that just want to do the video call thing. It is really cool, and it's free. So it is really, really cool, and you know, some people that are here for a period of time might enjoy doing that, you know. So it's another option anyway. So yeah, there's a link here, there's a link down there. It's also in the English Friendly Japan directory under Phone Companies Tokyo. So if you want some more information, look at that, or that. So I hope that helps somebody. More videos coming soon.